Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Fighters Trading Channel. It is Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025. And we'll be taking a look at the markets today and see what we can see. But I have a feeling that today is going to be a quick video because most of the markets are very much in a consolidation phase as they figure out what the next move is post the pause in tariffs by the US. So definitely very much a market run on fundamentals right now. And as the markets wait to see what the next form of news is, the technical analysis indicates strong consolidative phases until that plays out. So without further ado, let's hop into the charts and see what we can see. Starting with NAS 100, we are looking at the 4-hour chart, and we can see that the markets opened on Monday with a gap up. Following that, had a bit of a drop and then consolidative phase right here. So we're consolidating in a very narrow range on NAS 100. If we take a look at our indicators, we can see we are above the 50 SMA and we are above 50 on the RSI. So that still points towards a bullish confluence, but there's no sustained trend that has been developed from these indicators, nor really from price action. We can observe that we have the higher lows and the higher highs being formed right now, consolidative, so we have not made a new higher high yet. So it just goes to show that we need to break some type of level of significance with momentum stepping into the market before we can actually place trades in this particular space. So if we go into the 1 hour, we can very much see the depth of the consolidation. Markets did come back down and fill the gap that was created from the open. So everything is in order from that standpoint. And right now we're waiting to see if we either break above the 19,175 level, where we could have a retest and a further push bullish, or if this level holds, market drops, breaks below 18,585, retests that level, and then drops further. And again, we're waiting to see which side of the market actually gains momentum, because I don't even think the big boys know right now. So taking a look at US 30, we can pretty much observe the same thing. Markets are very much in a consolidative phase, waiting to see if we break above the 40,830 level for further bullish moves, bullish gains, or if we break below 39,923, or even a break below, this is a deeper consolidation, but break below 40,170 may be an indicator that the bears are taking back control, and we would trade that all the way down to the support of 37,300. So both indices very much tight consolidation. Markets, that's a little Breaking Bad reference there, tight. So markets are just very much in that consolidative phase, and we are waiting to see which side of the markets we break out on. Taking a look at indicators, we can also see on the 1 hour chart, prices above the 50 SMA. We're very much in that consolidative zone of RSI. Price keeps coming in, breaking out, and we would look for longs, but we can see on the 4 hour, it's still very fresh. And we are unsure if this level at 40,800 will actually hold or if it will break and will continue to the upside beyond the bearish resistance trend line we have on the higher time frame. So yeah, for now, staying out the markets until we get clear momentum market directionality. Taking a look at gold. So gold is still very bullish. We are in a bit of a consolidation here as well after that massive bullish move. Started on the 9th of April and continued all the way till the 11th of April. So 2 days of just massive gains. Price did break below the 50 SMA, but then broke back above. So that's still validated, but we are far removed from it. And on the RSI, we can see we are far removed from the 55 level, but we're well within that bullish zone. So continuing to look for longs there. Going into the 1 hour, we can see that the SMA is currently being tested and prices in that sweet spot in the RSI between 45 and 55, but markets consolidating as normal. I'm not really looking to trade shorts in this market unless I see a massive momentum candle coming out of the 4-hour, which actually confirms longevity of bearish trend. Until then, I'm still looking for longs, and I'll be looking for longs in my sweet spot based on the 4. I would like to say based on the 1 hour, but right now we're consolidating on the 1 hour, and I'm not really getting the signals I would like. So I would need to see price actually beyond this 50 SMA and not breaking below it, and giving me false readouts. So yeah, very much indecision on gold right now. Would still be looking for longs, but I need to get some more trend in the market and a breakout of this consolidation that we have here between 3192 and 3245. And until we get a break of that consolidation, it's going to be very hard to figure out market directionality and actually take some good trades on it. Currencies as well, very much in consolidation. Taking a look at Euro USD, we are very much in a bullish trend on the higher time frame. We are a bit far removed from the 50 SMA. However, we are in the sweet spot of the RSI, not sweet spot, but we're in the bullish zone of the RSI. So both indicators indicate bullish confluence matched with the bullish structure we currently have in place. So that's 3 bullish confluences from the 4-hour time frame. However, coming into the 1 hour time frame, we can see massive consolidation between 1.129 and 1.142. So here's our consolidation right there, and another one right there. So until we see a break of that consolidation with some type of momentum and market and determining market directionality, not much to do. And then Euro Yen, still that consolidative phase, not looking at it. And same with USD JPY, is very consolidative. So our major currencies right now, not much is happening. Like I said, it was going to be a quick video today because, again, the markets are figuring out what needs to happen next. And let's just quickly take a look at the news outlets. It's a bit early to do it, but I think it'll give us some insights. So our news insight shows us that it's very much technical trading days, Monday and Tuesday. So today it's not much that looks like it's going to happen, but Wednesday we have some news coming up for USD at 230, which could give us some momentum in the market. I don't really trade CAD pairs, so this isn't too important to me, but Fed, Powell is speaking on Wednesday, tomorrow at 7:30, and I think that'll be an important one because it will give us an indication of how the Fed is going to implement the strategies and the policies put forward by Trump and their positioning on it. And if the Fed is aligned with his vision, we may get more clarity and market directionality stepping in. So it should be interesting. And then following that, we have news on Thursday with no news on Friday. So yeah, that is pretty much the analysis for today. I'm going to be just waiting for news for fundamentals to release before I actually look for some medium-term and even short-term trends. I mean, this isn't a scalping market. I wouldn't say it's hard to scalp in this market, but it's difficult when you don't have firm market directionality coming from a higher term time frame. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. I know there wasn't much to it as there were in other videos, but again, sometimes the markets just aren't moving, and that is okay. We use those days to take a break, we reset, we rewind, and we make sure that when we step back into the markets, we're doing it with crystal clear clarity, and we are focused and ready to make profits and follow our strategy when the markets do provide us with opportunities. But until next time, I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I hope everybody has a fantastic trading week. Cheers.